To death, yeah.
President Donald Trump on Saturday said there would be serious consequences if tech mogul Elon Musk funds Democratic candidates to run against Republicans who vote in favor of the GOP's sweeping budget bill. Mm-hmm. Mom and Dad are fighting.
Mom and Dad are fighting.
If he does, he'll have to pay the consequences for that, Trump told NBC News in a phone interview, but declined to share what those consequences would be.
Right.
He's going to get in trouble.
There aren't any.
What are you going to do to him? It's trouble. Just trust me. It's trouble.
There are no consequences with that.
He'll have to pay very serious consequences if he does that, he added.
Right.
And he won't get the coconut crunch cake from Tom.
That's an empty threat. 100% an empty threat. Yeah, you don't get the Tom Cruise.
The president also said he has no desire to repair his relationship with Musk after a feud between the two men erupted into public view earlier this week. No, Trump said when asked if they had any wish to do so. Asked if he thought of his relationship with the Tesla and SpaceX CEO was over, Trump said, I would assume so.
Okay.
Yeah. He added yeah to the end.
So what do you think of what do you think of this? Boots.
Didn't we touch on this
last
week or so?
We have not. Mom and Dad started fighting after our podcast.
After the podcast.
Okay. I think it's silly.
Which one's mom? Let me ask you that. Elon? Or
it'd probably be
you think Elon's
Yeah,
mom?
I think Elon would be mom.
You think Elon's mom?
Yeah.
Trump's dad?
Well, Dad's got the power.
Dad's got the power?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's silly, man. Like, look, first of all, whatever feud that they really had, because that's not going to come out. They could just be, they're businessmen. You know, they could have just broke up amicably, you know, whether it was for business or for a personal relationship, and just move the fuck on.
Yeah.
Trump doesn't do anything without some big thing.
Without it being a fiasco.
I mean, how can they just, we just all of a sudden see they don't talk anymore and we're going to go, wonder why they're not talking anymore?
Well, I think that's what fueled it.
That they're not talking anymore?
Yeah. Somebody probably
I saw a press conference last week, and they looked fine. Finishing each other's sentences. He's standing behind him like he's his big brother.
Right.
Everything looked fine. Then 2 days later, I hate him. He hates me. He's a Nazi.
It could be a ploy. It could be a smoke show.
I think that's what it is.
That's what I said.
Well, I said that too. Before you said it, you can ask Greg.
You said it before I said it?
I said it to Greg.
Did you?
And then you verified my information when you were saying the same thing to Greg.
So you guys are just like Trump and Elon, finishing each other's sentences.
Yeah, look at that.
I think there's something going on over here. So they ran, hey, look over here.
Interesting.
Who
Do you
knows
think
what
that...
it is?
You
They're
think
finishing the wall.
Maybe they found aliens.
Maybe.
Do you think that there is value for Elon to uncouple from the Republican Party?
No.
I don't think so.
Why not?
I don't. Well, I don't know. I mean, are they all of a sudden, are the Democrats buying his cars now?
I mean, they did originally.
Trump gave the car back.
He gave it back?
Yeah, his special car he gave him, he gave it back.
He returned it?
Well, there's no refund.
Can you return? Yeah.
Yeah?
Sure.
He just said, take this back?
Maybe the battery ran out.
There was some movie stars buying them now or not buying them now. I forget how it went. Whatever they weren't doing, they're now doing. I don't really know.
Well, you know who Michael Jordan is?
Yes, I know who Michael Jordan is.
Michael Jordan had a really famous quote. Do you know what that quote is about politics?
Show me the money?
No. That was Jerry Maguire. That was Tom Cruise. And no, you're not getting the coconut cake.
I don't know. I saw his airplane this morning. He's being shown the money.
He's got the...
He just got it painted.
You talking about Michael Jordan or Tom Cruise?
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan's plane?
Yeah.
Why are you staring at Michael Jordan's plane?
It was in the news. He just had it painted.
He just had it painted?
Painted.
Yeah, it's probably some type of
$500,000 paint job on his $7 million plane.
Really? Seemed
a little inexpensive.
It probably was for him because, I mean, he makes that within like 10 minutes.
Right, exactly.
You got to make cutbacks.
10% of everything with the stupid jumping guy on it.
Well, back in the day,
Jordan
was trying to. They were pushing him into joining the Democratic Party.
Okay.
And he would never ever endorse or back anybody in the Democratic Party.
Okay.
And when people asked him about it, he responded with, "Well, Republicans buy shoes too."
Right.
So at the end of the day, if you're in a business and you're selling cars, why would you want to split your consumer down the line?
Right.
To solely Republicans. I mean, if anything, it really kind of hurt him because realistically, blue Democrats were probably his bigger customer.
Yeah, because their energy.
Oh, yeah. They're
for the longest period of time, right? And then they flipped on him when he endorsed Trump. So then Republicans were probably his supporting party, or supporting cast. And, it seems like this is kind of a mixed bag. Well, why not just stay the fuck out of it and,
Could be. It is kind of coincidence that the minute he steps down from Doge, they get in a big fight, and now they're not.
Yeah, you can't tell me that two people that own their own social media platform don't understand the concept of an emotional lashing out is the wrong thing to do.
Yeah.
Well, Trump has a history of doing that all the time.
Well, no, Trump has a history of theatrics. And Elon, I think, is part of those theatrics as well. I think that's what both of these guys have done at this point. You call it a smoke show.
They're good businessmen.
They turn around and they say, hey, we're going to do these things. You know what? I'm going to go after you. You can go after me, and we're going to kind of part ways. And, you still have my support quietly, whatever I can do to help or whatever, yada, yada,
You can still come over for poker on
Yeah.
Thursdays. And
Sounds exactly like the mafia.
Because throwing out an empty threat of there's going to be consequences if you endorse the Democrat we all know that that's not true.
Right.
Right, yeah.
Right. So,
Well, he has been hinting that he's going to take away his government contracts, which would financially hurt him.
well, he was pulling back the EV bill or whatever anyways, the endorsement. Elon was aware of that. And Elon said that he was done with the Dragon rocket or whatever.
Oh, did he? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he said, that's cool. I'm done with it.
I saw something that I guess Elon supposedly uncovered some more stuff off the Epstein list and Trump was on it or whatever.
I heard that's been a threat.
Well, he made that tweet, and that tweet's been removed ever since. But Elon was never part of the Epstein files.
No, he's saying Trump was.
Okay, but what I'm saying is that Elon was never granted, hey, you're in charge of the FBI,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
He's part of the Department of Government Efficiency or whatever he was doing to some degree, but he was never involved in the other aspect of that. So I don't see how he would have access to that information.
You don't think he could find a way to get the list?
No.
Oh, I think he could. I think he's well enough connected up there now.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure that list is probably very well protected.
Okay, so listen.
If there is even a list.
Look, if there's definitely a list. But if you want to go down, this rabbit hole, I'll entertain this with you.
Yes.
Who's in charge of the FBI?
Patel, or God, I don't know what his name is. Patish?
Mohammed.
He could.
You're pretty close, actually.
Yeah. God, he's bald headed. Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely owns some oil.
Definitely owns some oil. That's not.
I'm sorry.
No, he doesn't own oil.
Okay, I can picture the guy's face. I don't know his name.
Can't believe he just said that he owns oil. I know. I don't think you can picture
okay,
his
he's
face.
in charge of the FBI. You don't think Trump is seeing the list?
Okay, so wait a second.
He's trying to set this up here.
So the guy's name's Kash Patel.
Okay.
That's what it is.
All right, he's in charge of the FBI.
Okay.
All right, and he's handling the operation of the Epstein list, allegedly. Right.
Okay.
So, is it possible that Trump has seen the list? Sure, he's the president of the United States of America.
Right.
Of course he has.
So he's sitting around with Elon one night, and he goes, "Hey, you want to see the list? I got the list."
He definitely did that.
Sure, he did.
Yeah.
He's showing off.
They were eating pizza in New York City.
Right. You want to put your hand inside the football? Come on. Put your hand
Yeah.
inside the football.
Yeah, come here.
Just don't touch the button. Don't touch the button anyway. But you want to hold it? You want to hold the football?
Hey, you want to know who killed JFK?
Yeah. Watch this. I push this button. I get a Diet Coke. You
So
push
what-
it. See if you get a Diet Coke.
Okay, so hold on. Let me reverse engineer this for you. Guy makes an accusation on Twitter saying that Trump is on this Epstein list.
Right.
You're going to tell me that the president of the United States, who's on that list, shared that list
Well,
with
I don't-
Elon? Hey, check this out.
It probably goes, fuck, I gave him the wrong list.
You're not going to believe this.
Hey, secrets don't make friends. Just so you know.
He gave him the wrong copy.
So no, I don't believe that.
Wait, did you give him the list I'm on? You're fired.
Yeah, Patel, you're out of here.
That's it. Now we got to say. Now we have to send angry tweets to each other, so we can
I gotta call you a Nazi, just so you know.
so we can uncouple.
Who almost kicked the camera?
So, no, I don't believe that for a second. I don't believe.
You don't think he showed him what was that? The secret book that has all the secret. You want to know who killed JFK? Come here.
Check this out.
Come here. I'll tell you. Look right
Yeah.
Here it is.
here. Here it is.
No, I don't believe that.
You don't think you want to sit at my desk? Come on. Sit at the desk. Go ahead. Have a seat. Sit
Look
there.
in this drawer. This is what Bill left me.
This is what Bill left.
I couldn't see that either.
Don't touch that. It's that blue dress.
You could see him saying, "Hey, why don't you sit in my desk?"
Sure.
No way.
Oh my
If
God!
I was
I
a
would let all
president-
my friends sit at the
Yeah,
desk.
if I was a president and you came in, first thing I'm doing is go, you want to sit down here? You want to sit at the
Yeah.
desk?
For one day, I'll let you be the president.
Jax, come here. Sit at the desk.
Now-
Sit at the desk.
Having a kid sit in the chair is totally different. Having a grown ass man sit in the, you want to be
Sure, you want to sit in the chair that the most powerful man in the world sits in?
Yes.
Have a seat. Sit down.
I couldn't see that happen. I couldn't see Trump.
Mary, bring the camera. Take Mikey's picture. He's my
Yes.
friend.
I couldn't see Trump doing that
Sure, why not?
Maybe that's why they broke up.
because he's Trump. He's like this, he believes he's this powerhouse of a person. Like,
You didn't see the interview. Who's the guy that runs the MMA?
Dana White.
Dana White. There's an interview Dana White does about Trump where Trump's calling him on the phone after fights, before fights,
Yeah.
just goofing on the phone with him about how good the fight was. And,
Yeah.
oh, I'm going to come in. We're going to have lunch together. And then we'll go to the fight. And then he calls him the next morning. Ooh, that was a really good fight.
Yeah, you sit in my chair.
So he's a human.
you wanna sit in my chair?
So he's a human being. Yeah, I get that.
Well, that's what the other part's a human being, too.
Do you
He
think
comes
that
in-
he'd say, you know what, you want to sit in the chair? You want to sit in the chair? I
You
couldn't
know
You
see
want to
that.
sit in the chair? You
I
wanna
feel
sit
like
in-
that's the only bargaining tool he's got at this point. So I think that
Yeah,
could
what else is he gonna-
definitely, yeah.
that
You get to
Trump
sit in the-
has?
You
Yeah.
get to sit in the chair and you get to hit the
And
Diet
the red
Coke
button.
button.
And yeah.
You think the only bargaining tool Trump has is you can sit in the Oval Office
It's not a
chair?
bargaining tool.
Does he I have
He
a
just
question.
called it a bargaining tool.
Do you
It's he did. Well, he's an idiot. We all know that.
Do you think Trump has a McDonald's like Richie Rich in
Yes.
the White House?
In the White House? I think he can get McDonald's stuff. I don't think there's an actual golden arches in it.
Well, then he's not as powerful as Richie Rich. Macaulay Culkin is way more powerful.